If anyone's looking, this is where you'll find me. We spent the long cold winter that we just had talking about this greenhouse. We made plans, we made a decision, then we changed our minds, then we made another plan, then we waited for it to warm the frig up so that we could work outside, and then over 3 days we put it all together. It was still cold, but it was manageable. To save time, we built the base in the fall using recycled pavers that we had lying around, and amazingly, we had just enough. The land was dry at the time, but as you can see, it gets really wet in the spring, so everything around here has to be built up. To get the custom design we wanted, we decided the easiest and most affordable option was a pressure-treated wood frame with polycarbonate sheets for the roof and sides. The building is 12 feet by 8 feet because the poly panels came in 4 by 8 sheets. Now we know how to build a wood frame, that's totally in our wheelhouse, so that part was relatively easy. But putting up the panels was a whole different ballgame. The main reason we went with the polycarbonate was cost, because we really couldn't afford the dream greenhouse that looks like this. And I was super picky on what I wanted. The most important thing for me was to have a clear, unobstructed view of the garden. So the roof is double paned for extra insulation to keep it a bit cooler in the summer, but we will most likely also hang a sunshade in the hottest months. We did the roof first, and that took a whole day of putting up the supporting beams and then trying to get the panels into the connecting tracks while on a ladder. And ladder work is exhausting. Installing the side panels was even harder than the roof. Cutting the poly was stressful because any wrong move can make it crack or scratch. Every piece had to be cut in some special way and then squeezed onto the track to hold it in place. It's a really good thing we work well together because it was fidgety, maddening work. In the places where the track couldn't be used, we attached the poly with these black screws for that industrial look, which sounds planned, but really we were just making it up as we went along. The windows were planned, as we were very familiar with the prevailing wind, so they were placed to catch the cross breeze. Right away we noticed how much warmer it was in the space with the windows closed. Already in April it can get up to 30 degrees in here, so the fan we put in to vent the upper areas will be very crucial very soon. We will also have a programmable temperature gauge, so it will be able to start and open automatically when it gets too hot. Of course, there had to be workbenches with gaps for the soil and water to drain through, and they are all cantilevered because I plan on putting raised beds on the floor and will need access. And then screens to keep out the birds, because within a day or two I was already cleaning up their poop. I love birds, but I don't want them nesting in this space. There will be a lot more activity around this greenhouse as we move forward. It's already starting to fill up. I've started some spinach, some arugula, some kale. We've got peas back here. We've got some plants that I bought online, some plants that I bought at the late winter sales. I've got the geraniums that I brought in from the overwintering in the house. And it's going to get very crowded in here very quickly. I'm already planning where the new shelves are going to go. But in the meantime, we need to finish the vegetable beds out there. So stay tuned and see what happens next.